Hi Indy, this is Unksho. As you can see, I'm after taking you on a walk. It will be a very little yet informative walk. Well, you recognize this place as this is the big bridge, and you partly know this area because I already showed you what's in there. As you can see, this is the hotel, and where exactly the hotel is, there will be the end of the first segment of Red Embankment. But now I'm heading to, I just want to show you what's under the bridge. I'm heading to the second segment of Red Embankment that I never really showed you. So I will be trying to film what's in there, and this segment is on the other side, and those will be my favorite villages. I think there are two of them, but they are submerged. So I'll try to see if I can capture everything. Well, this river, it flows a little bit on the right, while I'll be heading on the left, and there is a small fragment of my way that matches the river, but then the river goes on the right through the fields, and it actually crosses the area near Ushaki 2, and I showed you it in the video last year. Sorry for the noises. Well, I should be walking faster, because then after I make a little hook, or maybe not so little, I'll be going on the left to this street. It's called School Lane. I have a heavy sack, but it's not that bad. Sorry for the dumpster. This is the beginning of this part of Red Embankment. Okay. And I saw some of it last year. It was very picturesque, especially closer to Savkhoz Street, so you can see how rural it is. It smells so awesome in here, like in the south, like in Caucasus or something. Just look at this. So many flowers yet. And I can see some fireweed. Wow, look at this old barn. I'll be trying to film everything that comes into sight. And what's so beautiful about these banks is that they are not so high. They are kind of quite wide. I'm just will be praying that my sack withstands the hike and that it doesn't get torn apart. Okay, there's not too much to film in here, but I'm just trying to walk faster, as fast as I can, because what's on the right is worth documenting too. Of course, there are many people around and a lot of fences. But this is such a rural place. Just look at this. And I know that place on that side. You probably will see it from here. It's like a little beach. so I cannot really come closer. Or maybe here. And this is such a strange boat. Look at this. Oh, okay. I can see some kids. Okay, have you ever seen such a boat? I haven't. Oh, look at this izbushka. It's an authentic one. And that izbushka is pretty old too. And I love this place for the abundance of birches, because it's clear that they were planted here some time ago. To be honest, this place is so cool that I don't really know what to film. Which side? And I'm just rotating my head in all directions. And, well, another boat. Sorry if it's getting blurry all the time. Some stairs. There are a lot of apples. We don't have too much apples this year. I was walking on that side, and I actually filmed a lot of videos that end up with footages from that side. Well, another boat. This is so cool. I love it when boats get into my footages, actually. Yeah, I noticed that this embankment exactly, it has that the residents have a lot of boats. Another one. I already noticed it a few years ago. This is a cool gazebo, isn't it? Well, I could go on the left, but I won't, because you have seen the street already. It's probably the part of Socialistic Street, and I'm heading further. Well, my hike should end up at that hook that is named Совхоз Street. So I'm not there yet. I'm not sure what this is for. This is probably an estacada. And there are so many entrances, stairs to the water, and so many cool houses hiding in the bush. Okay, I think I'm almost there. This is the most picturesque fragment. Wow, if you could see the color of that house. It's so lilac and so yummy. Well, it's so bright right now, but it is the most beautiful fragment. This is a cool house either. Well, you can see another boat down there on that side. And there are some new houses besides the old houses, and I really like that house on the left too. So if you can see, what's this? It's the trailer. As you can see, there's another boat down there. I'm not sure if you can see that. Okay. It's probably not the end of this fragment. I think that I remember it. There will be a small hill right now. If I can overpass it, it will be great. Yeah, I remember this. I think that this year it should be better. Can you see the creeping plants on the house? I told you many times that I really love this view, but I think that this is not very good to have such creeping plants on your house, on the wall of your house. As you can see, it's a hill, and I'm walking a little bit down the hill because this is actually not a hill, this is a ravine. Down here it's a ravine, but it's like a ditch, just a small ditch, because these ditches and ravines are actually the branches of the Peter stream. And right now there will be that little path to the water well, but I probably shouldn't go there because I already have been there. I'm not sure. Well, it's that one, it's over there. Well, as long as they put a car here, I think that, well, if you walked on the right, you could see the river, but not too much. So I decided to walk straight. So many pines here, and now I have reached Culture Street. So this is the Culture Street, and I'm gonna walk to the end of it because you have seen it partly in the last video. I mean, you will have seen it when I show it to you. You will see it, but you haven't seen it yet. Last time when I had this mind-boggling hike around Sovkhoz Street and Field Street, and well, in the second part of that hike I walked out from there where the car is. It will turn on the left probably, so this was quite a long walk. So I walked here, and I'm not sure if I have some energy and strength to walk on the right, but maybe I can film the new street. This will be awesome because this is one of the most picturesque streets in the villages, in all the villages, and one of my absolute favorites. I'm trying to figure out which one, but it's not this one, probably. Or maybe, yeah, maybe it's this one. I think it's this one. You can see some of the old mailboxes, and it's a huge izbushka. Well, I'm just kidding, it's not an izbushka. Well, I just can't believe this guy is riding behind me. This is so not fair. So you can see some wood carvings. I'm not sure if he stops or maybe if he proceeds on riding. So maybe I should just stop and turn around. I think he will just look at this beautiful second floor. Oh, kitty. I remember you. I saw you last year. Well, I decided to film the street right now despite the obstacles, because it looks a lot better from this angle when you walk towards the woods. Because I tried to film it a few times walking in the opposite direction, and it never worked. Never ever worked. You couldn't see anything. But from this angle it looks better. Fortunately, because of that guy, I couldn't really film the wood carvings, but I think you saw them. So this street, it really has nothing at the end of it. It just ends up with a field and a swampy swamp. You can see so much of mountain ash. So this footage, it turns out a little bit longer than I expected. And this is such a narrow house. Look at this. I really love this street, I have to say. And maybe I can walk on the left, because there's nothing in there. It's only the dead end. So in order not to be spotted again by the guy who turned right, I'm just turning left, because I haven't been here yet. Not exactly. Just look at this, it's so beautiful. So many flowers. Wow. Это Kalina Golderberry Rose. And I haven't seen these plots yet. So I'm glad that I went to this direction. This is such a strange thing. What do you think it is? I haven't ever seen anything like this. Such strange thing, really. Okay, I think this is dead end. So